about y'all. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's happening with my hair since the last time I showed you guys that video that I did that one rotation retie. I think my hair was looking a little bit I don't know. It just needed a little cleaning up. I'm sorry, I don't have the best angles for you. I don't have the best setup right now. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I just wanted to show you that I'm going back and I'm going to do a 2-pass rotation to kind of just clean my parts up a little bit. They don't look terrible, but I do want to show y'all the difference. It is looking a little fuzzy. Even when my locks mature, I love the fuzzy look. I don't need clean parts, but because they're so fresh and I'm trying to maintain at least the parts, what I found with the 2-strand twists, all of the cons, I have to keep on retwisting the ends, because the ends, see, they kind of just keep on opening up. This is another reason why I mentioned the coils is a better way for starter locks. But if you have time and you don't mind to just keep on doing this until they mature, then go ahead. But in the meantime, my main focus is just to make sure that the parts are maintained. All right, so I already did these first 3. I guess you could see a little difference. The first row. And I did this one off the second row. I haven't done these 2. So you could see a little difference. You'll be able to see a major difference after I'm finished. But I just wanted to go ahead and give an update. Also, I did not even wash my hair yet. But I don't stink and it don't on track. So what I'm using is some of these, some plain old stretchy ponytail holders that I got from the beauty supply store to kind of just keep my hair, like when you want to keep it separate from whatever you're doing. I'm using a good old edge brush with the point. That's just to help like maintain the part. Like when I'm separating the parts, I could use a little brush if I wanted. You know, I could use a little comb part. I could use a little point to kind of just clean up the parts. But my parts is pretty clean. I'm using, I got this from the beauty supply store. It's, anyway, it looks backwards, upside down. Lock and twist with biotin extreme hold. That's not what I use for my kids, but I don't feel like walking over to their bathroom and getting the product that I use, because I can use that. I also picked up something like this. Locks and braids, but I'm not using this one today. I usually just grab this like when I'm just retwisting the ends, but today I'm using this because it has biotin. I don't know. Conditioning braid gel by who? Nika K, New York. From New York, concrete jungle, okay, so back. So I take a little bit of product, just a little tiny bit, and I kind of just go over my roots like so. All right, just a little bit. And remember, I did a single rotation and where I went up into the lock and I pulled it down. That was what I did last time. I don't want to go in the same direction, so I'm starting like this way now, because I'm actually going to do 2 rotations in my hair. I'm going to pull it forward. See how it just lands forward? And then now the second rotation, it's going to come down. Because they say if you go in the same direction in which you ended, you end up with holes in your locks. And who wants that? Listen, it's looking good already. It's giving me a nice clean look already. So once again, And then if I need to, as I finish each lock, I still put a little product on the end. Oh, as I was mentioning, I didn't wash it because the last time I tried to wash my hair, even when the professionals, because I had tried to go to a professional, as I mentioned before, but they kind of just messed up my whole entire hair. When they washed it, they banded it. They braided it. They banded it. Everything to maintain the twist at the end and then washed it. But when they was finished, all the twist was open anyway. And who got time for that? And like I said, my hair don't stink. It don't stink. Even though it's important to maintain a clean, healthy scalp, I visibly don't have any like visible dirt or anything like that in my hair, visible flakes. So let's just try to keep on going until, you know, the next time. I'm gonna try a thing. So as I go through each lock and after I pull it through, that's when I'm gonna go to the end. So I'm gonna go this way first and pull it forward. See, you can see the ends is already coming out. But this is my opportunity to go ahead and retwist it as I'm going to. But my main focus is the roots. And then I'm gonna pull it down the direction that I went the first time when I did the single rotation. Because who needs holes in their locks? Like, who want to deal with that? Even though they can be repaired. My video is about to die, but I need to go find my charger. And now as I go through each one, I can individually go ahead and retwist the end. So I'm gonna continue this and I'll see y'all like when I reach 95% of the way. Peace. Why is you recording again? I said peace. Y'all could see the difference on the side that's not done versus the side that's done. And I ran into some troubles. I'm gonna go set up my ring light. Hold on, I'll be back. Get this thing set the right. Foolishness. Anyway, so this is what we're looking like right now. I hope that you can see the difference from this side. The parts is not so clean. And this side, the parts is much cleaner. Now, I tried to do this side. There's something going on here with the parting. I took out a couple twists and I'm gonna leave this side until my sister helped me fix the parting. She does hear well. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on going on this side. It's nothing like a little fresh, clean, like look, you know. I hope that me missing the wash day doesn't affect what's going on. I know that my edges, my poor little babies. If anybody can recommend anything in the meantime, you know I'm going to do my edges every time. Be like, what edges? These edges. You see it. I'm gonna put a little bump words curl. Yeah, you see it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with. Okay, so I'm a little hyped because, all jokes aside, to be able to do your hair, you know, it's a beautiful thing. You know, I think everybody should try. To me, when I first imagined me doing this, which is why I went to the professionals in the first place, I couldn't even imagine myself going through each one of these and trying to figure out where any of these things went. But look at me. I'm 1/4 done with my hair. 1/4 done. These little ponies, you see the difference when I put it back? You see this, Y'all gotta be careful with your rotations. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this one is a little too much tension than I would like. But once you pull that part through, let's just take it out, this little thing. And baby, once you pull it through, the secret is how do I get it back out, okay? How do I get it back out? So be careful with your rotations. You don't want too much tension on the scalp. You don't want to start losing your hair because of tension. The scalp don't like that. The scalp never like that. And I love these days when I can do the rotations, retie my hair, because it gives me the opportunity to also retwist the ends. Yeah, so just a quick show you, to quickly show you what's happening. Just as the last video, this is my crochet tool. Whoever came with the retie tool, I don't know if you need all of that. This little crochet tool does everything. All right, I think I'm gonna put this on this side this time. Even though the last time I had it on this side, I think I'm gonna put this on this side this time. Also, what makes this retie easy is these little clips, or easier. What makes this retie a little easier? It's my little clips that I'm able to just like gloop, okay, from the beauty supply store. As I mentioned, the little bands. How come I'm losing everything all the time? Okay, the little bands to band my hair. All right, right. The edge brush. The edge brush is like magic. It's just like brushing what you want and what you don't want. And if your hair is you really concerned about the thing, you could take this little piece and just kind of like separate the hair. But as for me, I'm not really that crazy about the parting. I'm not. I see a little dandruff here. I'm sure it's nothing a little here to take care of. What's this? Scalp stimulator. A little moisture. Almost pulled the whole thing. Okay, so put a little of my little that I showed earlier, lock twist butter. I don't want to use too much product because like I said, I held off on my wash. I don't want to deal with the twists coming out. And then I kind of just take the brush. If you want, you can take the little comb too. Take whatever side you want, just brush it. You ain't combing, you just getting as clean as possible, okay? You can take this part off once you separate it. Because the last rotation that I went was this way, downwards, to lay flat like that. Just the importance is just not to go through the same way where you ended. So because I know I went down, I could pretty much start in this opposite direction, going up to the front, pull it down. And the most important thing about using this tool, when you're using this tool, allow for this part that's gonna clamp up while it's holding the hair to go all the way up into the hair. Let me show you. Did it even go through? I think it went through. And then now, because I wanted to lay on this side, I'm going to pull it through this way. So allow this part to go all the way up. Put the hair through, because when you pull it down, it's gonna close. You want full closure. That's what makes it easier, prevent all that snagging, okay? See, I got a little new rope. I could go again. And see, the thing is, I don't want to end my rotation in a direction that I don't want my hair to fall, which is what caused the tension the last time, because it was like in a direction I didn't want to, but I should have just left it because I'd rather fall in the wrong direction than to have all that tension on my scalp, to be honest. See? and then pull it through. And that's it. All right, you can see the difference with that and that. This one is laying in the direction that I wanted to go. These is pretty much set for that way because that's how I did the twist that time. But now I could just manipulate it in whatever direction I wanted to go. So I'm gonna start upwards, hook the hair, make sure the hook goes all the way up. You could turn it, you know, to avoid pulling on any other pieces. Make sure you use your clips. I don't have a clip right now to separate that hair, but it's okay. Pull it down, it's going down, and now I want it to lay this way. So I'm going to, oh, I see the hook trying to hook onto the other hair. Be careful of that. And then pull it through. Once it's through, let the hook go, because you don't want to mess up the integrity of your twist. And that's it. And that's it. Fresh retie coming up. So let's keep going. I got a little new growth too, because I had a little tension with that one rotation that I did the first time with this. But there's not a lot of tension right now, which is why I'm able to comfortably pass the hook through for a 2-point rotation for this retie. Alright, and this gives me the opportunity with each one that I pull to just go ahead and fix my twist. I ain't gonna do the whole twist over because I do want it to lock, but if you see any of the twists coming out, like this one is fine. I don't have to really mess with that too much. That's cute. No, I'm really hyped, y'all, because I thought I had to go pay somebody to do this. When all you really need is the right products, a little patience with yourself, and the right equipment, like beauty tools. And of course, my influencers, oh my goodness. One of my favorite influencers that really got me like feeling confident that I could do this, Kiki J. I've been a subscriber of Kiki J for years. My sister put me on to her. And there's a Kendra. Because I was rocking with Kendra since her hair was itty bitty, and them two ladies has been my inspiration to just see where this takes me. See where my little lock journey take me. They talk about lock envy and all of these things. Like, do not be watching other people locks and like, oh, their hair is this and you want your hair to be this. No, it's not. Just enjoy your journey because everybody's hair texture is different. The techniques that they start with is different. Everybody's maintenance is different. Some people have like medical issues with their scalp. Some people's hair densities is just different. So yours may appear a little finer. Some people may appear a little fuller, thicker. Ooh! Let this go. Don't bring it through. I'm lucky when the hook haven't like caught up in a way where it's like taking out my hair and I could let it go and start again. So that's what I'm doing. And you want to feel it because sometimes if you don't pull the lock all the way through, it feels like a little knot, right? Okay. So you want to get that. You want to feel flat, as flat as it could possibly go. If you feel like a little knot, that means you haven't pulled the hair all the way through. So I'm going like in a south-north direction because what I did last time, I went in let's say like east-west direction to pull it down. So because I'm doing 2 rotations and I don't want to go in the same direction, like east-west direction, I'm going in a south, north, north-south, whichever you prefer. direction. You want to go in a complete opposite direction. You don't want to start off in the same direction where you ended your rotation. I heard that it put holes in your hair, causes problems later on down the line. So if someone else experienced the issues, take note. You don't have to walk down the same path, making them same mistakes they already been through and then they warning us about. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch each end and see if any of them could use a little retwisting on the end. Doesn't need too much. These are maintained pretty well. And I don't want to open them up to prevent the lock-in from occurring, prevent the cooking up of the lock. But you understand, you get it. I might just leave this like a little bang situation. Y'all see what I'm talking about. But right now the focus is to secure and maintain each part. That's always been my thing. The parting. And I need to get one of those 5-way mirrors so I can see what's going on. You see how this one, the twist is like completely unraveled. And that's fine because we can go back and secure that. Now you want to make sure you insert in this crochet tool as much to the middle of your part as possible, right in the center of your square. You don't want it too much to the left, too much to the right. I'm just using a little gel. And I'm going to retwist my hair. Now, retwisting is a whole skill on its own. People don't even understand because your hands is like doing like, it's not just like twisting, it's like twisting to secure the twist. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm gonna take this down and show y'all what we got so far. Oh my goodness, it's so fresh. It's so fresh and so clean. I wish this lighting was better. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna let scalp. If you want, you could just go with your little brushy brush. Clean up as much as you can. But for me, like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to do too much because I don't need it perfect. So I'm gonna go up. Since I went on the east-west direction, I'm gonna do a northwest direction. North-south direction. And then I'm gonna land it in the direction that I want it to fall. I'm gonna end it there. Oh, let's see. And go up all the way in to allow full collapsible of that clamp and pull it through. That's it. South, north. East, west. Let's see when to go through or let go of the hook. Let the hook go. And I make sure I pull it so I know it's all the way through. And I'm getting better at this, guys. I realize that the clamp needs to be fully projected in there so that when you're pulling it down, it allows it to be fully clamped. I noticed I was doing it like short. So when it did clamp down, it like clamped down in the middle of my hair, snagging little hairs and stuff like that. And then here is where I'm going to go ahead and retwist my edges that's coming out. Yeah. And if you watch this video and you're enjoying this video, please feel free to drop any comment you like. Like, you really can't offend me. I know who I am. I know my worth. I know You know, people just say whatever because they feel like it. So I know there's like a lot of people that put out content on social media. They tend to get offended by what people say. There's no way. There's nothing that anybody could say to me that can offend me, like, for real. Let's be for real. I'm too grown. The devil can't trick me. You can't trick me to come down to your level at this point in my life. I done been through the worst types of humiliation in life. I done been through a lot. So it take a lot. Take a whole lot to get me there. It takes a whole lot to get me there. So feel free to drop any suggestions. Ask any questions that you like. I'll be happy to answer any type of question, for real. I don't think there's any question that's off my list to answer. Okay, you just want to pull it so that it's not knotted up, that it's flat down. As I'm going through, I'm checking the end of my twist, the integrity of my twist as well. I don't have to worry about those again for a while. And I'm using my lock twist at the end to kind of give it a little more hold. I was wondering if, like, I should try, like, holding spray. You know, the holding spray. To see if that might hold my twist better. But I don't want to put too much product, because like I said, I'm holding off right now on the wash. Because, oh gosh, I saw what the professionals went through. Like, they had to retwist everything. I mean, I guess it won't be so bad. Oh no, let it go, let it go. So if you mess up and you haven't pulled it here all the way through, let it go. Let the hook go, go back. Okay, try again. Hook it, pull. Let the clamp go, pull the rest of the lock through. And make sure you pull it down flat. I don't know, sometimes you gotta maneuver the direction, because it's the right direction that you pulled it through to ensure that it's flat. And I'm gonna go and fix my twist. And that's it. I don't know what time I'll be finished. I started this like around 10 o'clock. Right now the time is 11:53. That's because I was fighting really with this piece. Like, I don't even know where to go with that. So like I said, I'm just gonna ask my sister to help me with that one. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna keep on going, and I'll show you the result when I'm done. I'll show you the results when I'm done. This is all I'm doing. This is easy. I can't believe I spent so much money to have somebody do this for me. The only thing, I'm not a good parter, you know. I'm happy that I spent the money that I did with the young lady that parted my hair, that started the foundation. I don't regret that. But my first set of locks, I regret going to the people that tried to maintain it, doing the same exact thing that I'm doing. But they made a mess of it. They had like some intertwined with others. Like, use a professional, bro. You can see everywhere in my head. Why do you have some locks intertwined? Why? There was no excuse for that. None. That made me so mad that I ended up taking out the whole thing. So I lost money from the original foundation, what I paid for them to try to maintain it, and then to go pay again to restart it. So I'd rather know that I'm the one messing up my hair. And with so far, I must say, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. A pretty good job, I must say, for somebody that loves locks. I've had locks at least 2 2-3 times before in my life. I'm the type of person that I don't know how to stay in one style, but that's okay, because life is not like, you have to stick with one thing. I'm gonna do this one. Life allows you to explore, until you find your thing that makes you feel good. And that's what I'm gonna do. Like today, locks may make me feel good, and tomorrow I'm like, okay, I ain't doing locks. I wanna do braids. I want a bald head. One thing I know for sure, is that I would never go back to perm. I'm sorry, I can't. Back in the day, I was a perm girly. Dominican salon, the wraps, perm style. That's one thing I don't miss, is the perm. Not at all. Not at all. This is gonna go in the back. And that's it. So as you can see, I just finished the whole row. It looks so nice compared to what we got going on here. I mean, I love my hair in its natural state. I do. Especially when the locks start maturing. Like I don't care for the parts to be this clean like that for all the time. No. I don't. I like this. But when your hair locks is very mature, I like the natural look. Parts don't have to be so clean, but because this is a maintenance for my parts, which is why I'm going so hard. I don't want anything interlocking and intertwining before it's time that don't need to be together. So that's it. You can definitely see the difference, and I think I'm doing a great job. Anyway, I'll be back to show you guys the end. I don't know how long this is going to take. 1 hour later, 1 hour later. This is what the front half is looking like, I should say, the two sides. I haven't done the back at all of it. I haven't done the back. But the front, it looks great. And like my girl Chanel, like, the back is your problem, not mine. It's your problem what you seeing in the back. So yeah, guys, I hope I encourage you, because I am not a hair person, but I hope I encouraged you to at least try to do these things on your own instead of paying all this money. Like, we all want to save our coins. Don't let nothing intimidate you. Back in the day, these little twists would have been so intimidating, but now I feel so empowered. Yeah, because you know I'm gonna do my edges. I mean, I don't have a good edge control. So if you can recommend the best edge control on the market, let me try to turn this light on. If you could recommend the best edge control on the market for your girl, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So that's what it's looking like after the 2 rotations. Some of them I did like 4 rotations because it needed it. Has some new growth up in there, because yeah. And like I said, the back is your problem, not mine. I don't care what's going on back there. I don't care. I don't care. Look at the little shaky shake. Nah, I gotta tackle back there. I'm gonna look for a 5-way mirror. Ooh, I'm dizzy. 5-way mirror, so I can see what I'm doing, and I'll get back to y'all. I just want to give y'all an update 1 hour later from the last time. That's what it's looking like. It's looking great. It's perfect for me. It's It's looking fresh out the hair braiding salon. It's skipping fresh out the salon. It's giving freshly washed, even though and I noticed this little brush, even if I have a little dry scalp or a little dandruff, this little brush is good at brushing it the heck up out of there. Like, nobody ain't gotta know brush. Yeah, so when I do the back, I'll come back. Look how I look cute. Like, unwashed face. You know, it's cute. I don't know, lighting ain't giving. The lighting is not giving what it's supposed to give. But you get the point. Alright, them parts look, like Kiki J said, crispy parts. And that's it. That's my retie after, I'm gonna let y'all know how long it's been from the time I first put my twist to this being sort of kind of my second retie. The first that I did was just like a 1-point rotation to maintain the parts just in case the twist came out. I still wanted to be able to maintain these parting. But yeah, as you can see, my edges, yeah, they don't. And I maintain it because I'm using the same lock gel that I use for the hair, for my edges, and I know that's not gonna work. But if you could recommend for me a nice edge control, what edges? These edges. These edges. These edges. My little punka poo. I usually put that as an edge, but I made it into a lock. And then the sides that I left alone that I said my sister's gonna help me with those. So as it is, I can do like cute little bun right there. I can do like, ooh, I can feel the little tension. I can do bantu knots. And they're gonna look really, really good. From here, I could do anything I want, but you get it. You get the picture. But I could do the back is not done. Like I said, that's not my problem. It's not my problem, but have yourself a lovely, blessed day, okay, guys? I'll give you an update when I finish the back, but you get the concept, okay? Peace. See the 75% of the way done. I think I ran into some trouble back here. See what it looks like. See what it looks like back here. Trying to see what this looks like in the back. I don't know if I did a good job or not. Anyway, it doesn't have to be perfect. The back of my head is not my problem. That's y'all problem. I can't see back here, so why would I worry about it? I just wanna see for myself. How am I doing? Let's see. Because I'm absolutely tired, but I feel like I messed up something in the back here. So let me just try to get a little zoom in on what it is I did back here. But at least I'm done. At least I'm done. I'm finished. I'm tired. It is now 4:24. Oh my gosh, p.m. and we can finish. And that's it. Just like that. Just like that. That's a whole day's work. But I'm done. I wonder how many locks I have. I'm trying to see if I messed up the back in any kind of way. But that's it, I'm done. Peace. Second reason why you have to choose your top two, and then you have to choose top one, and since a lot of people chose top one, people just gonna like write about us. Like, you get why she did that? Because a lot of people chose to understand other people and culture and stuff. So then we did either code, so we could learn about that, you know, or to know about other people. So it's like I don't even